但是因为你觉得不想玩，是不是？你会怕啊？我要去收集草药。武器，这个强化的。那一个就在等你说没有、啊，来啊！魔吼吼跟苏翠，赶快，这是要玩，我们组一个4人，马上。哦，刚耗太多水了，就先。我觉得是还行。
Keep that for later.
我是觉得看不到就靠近一点，啊，等你碰到它，它就发亮给你看，那你就看到了。是不是很有道理？但还可以保护你的眼睛，哇，一举数得啊！那个学校吗？怎么捡那么久还没一条啊？
The Oseram have gone too far this time. Dervahl should die for his crimes.
Save these for the trail.
What 什么毛病啊？你叫频率也太高了吧？你要加班，那又是羊。是可看台的加班吗？他就在桌子前面工作啊。这个又是他的，先走好了，2条了。 哪个？哪个怎么了 ？What face？ Holy shit！
You're alert. Okay. Frost figure should be just up there.
我靠要！差一点。那是脚趾吗？懂，我觉得。他叫我过来，然后再折返回去。
The Frost figures. Aratak and Araya must be close.
Outlander. I have prevailed over such challenges before, and fear none. But this one is foolish. You are not Banuk. You do not understand my responsibilities. I ask you, one hunter to another, withdraw.
Will you let us go to Thunderstrom?
You haven't seen what's up there, Outlander. I will not risk my sister's life again.
Then we better get on with this.
So be it! I will bury your insolent claim in the frozen ground!
Enough! Let us begin. To hunt, to strive. That is the way of the Banuk and of the contest before you. You will climb the Frost figures from the east, Aratak from the west. Each trail wends its way through deadly machines. Hunters from the Werak will be posted along the way. They will hail you, calling out machines for you to slay. Your hunt will take you around the ridge to the center, where you must descend to the valley for your final kill. Each time, after your prey has fallen, you must launch a beacon such as this, so that all our kin will see your progress.
Kill machines, launch balloons. Got it. So, the first of us to launch the third balloon wins?
Well, yes. But as Challenger, your path to victory is harder.
哦，你看
If
他的
even
手，
one of your beacons comes in after Aratak's, he prevails.
You had your chance, Outlander.
So did you.
The hunt begins on my mark.
哪个请说什么？
Now!
所以他要我去哪里啊？就是说杀机器，然后
All right, gotta head up that mountain.
上去是不是
Looks like there are a few ways to go up, and those rock paintings mark the paths.
这边也可以上去。
Okay, up we go.
发什么啊？
Come on, Aloy, time's wasting.
刚刚走错地方。哎，哎，他不会。QQ。我刚看到那个桥。
Almost to the top. I need to move faster,
All right,
or
Challenger.
Aratak will take this.
You need to take off the herd below. Every machine.
杀死所有。
Okay, I can do that.
That'll help.
If you give Aratak much more time, he'll take the prize. You're running out of time, Outlander. Better get that bird. I'm dropping the ladder for you. Climb on up and launch your marker.
All right, here we go.
Now climb the ridge and launch your balloon.
啊，换我什么气球？要过去吗？不是很懂哎。哦，这个气球是可以直接打吗？哎，哪个还在吗？
Aratak knows what he's doing. No time to waste.
Take the repel point to the next challenge.
Two Bellowbacks ahead, Challenger. Kill them both. None of the other machines matter.
Get Bellowbacks coming up.
是这么亮可以吗？
I'd better get to that balloon.
Come on over here and launch your balloon.
哪里啊？妈呢？啊，不是那边吗？
I'm ahead, but only by a little. I gotta get moving.
太扯了。
Now take the zip line and work your way down to the valley.
Storm's kicking up. Can't see much. Close now.
会不会派人来打我吧？
Almost down. All right, to the last challenge.
Something's wrong. My kin should be here, driving in our final quarry.
They're right behind us!
熊。 连到那里了。材料好的。
So it's true. Frostclaws from Thunder's drum.
The attack cut short the competition. Naturally, there can be no result. It is void.
You saw what she did. She defeated the machines, not I. It is proven. She is the better hunter. We are Banuk. Survive, prevail. What else matters? My blood is in your teeth. I take my place behind you on the hunt.
No more hunters may make the ascent to Thunder's drum. The way is closed to all but the chieftain and myself.
It is not my place, but I would ask a boon. To accompany you and my sister.
It might be permitted. But only if you do as I say.
No. Only if you do as I say.
Thunder's Drum awaits. There's a camp at its base, Long Notch it's called. Meet us there when you're ready. Chieftain.
A new outfit. And a weapon like Aratak's. I guess the chieftain gets the chieftain's gear. Varja will want to take a look at the ice rail. I'll tuck that away. I'll find a use for you.
Hey， 好高的耶！跟动物是哪里？靠北，这里就来过啦。我去拿一下这颜料，然后这张地图应该都拿完了吧？拿下颜料了吧？只剩下你了。再就是这后面的东西了。上不去了。好悲啊！
Can't be too prepared. The shadows are getting long.
刚刚就是边。对呀。啊？还要再上去？那上面那还有一条线啊，还有一条绳子。别人还可以再爬。
如果你不介意的话，我要先睡了。我明天想早起出门买下 R3K4NSSCALOH。
OK， 摩卡晚安，祝买下愉快，路上小心。拜拜拜拜，晚安。到底要怎么？好虾，好虾。Hello, Sophit。就一下到底要怎么上去啊？感觉捡那个还是在另外一座死，还是他是从这边然后这样过来？不要那么野蛮好了，文明一点。玩还是罗伯卡钓鱼厉害，他不止买虾厉害，钓鱼也厉害。不是动物。干这么高哎、完了。在附近而已嘛。最后一个颜料。抖什么？哦，这里。哎，怎么突然？哎，继续。旁边放个耐久度，背后背个箱子。哎，哎呦干！啊干！这根本就陷阱。 哪个在啊？箱子。边欸。是下来的，这是什么？一 ，no， 有边缘，哦，哪个？我刚好看第6集一点点，我看到。John Smith， 他老婆看心理医生那边，哎 God 哇！999，那我真的觉得那段很白痴啊。我们就是在乱玩，但是没有想到，我是觉得还蛮好笑的啦。不知道为什么那时候那么智障。虽然说现在也还蛮智障的啊。这个一定是山姆铺的。哎，怎么这个还没开？完蛋，这个也没有开，可能就还不急。现在这样了。
No rule that says a chieftain must be the
Outlander.
most skilled hunter.
It would be my honor to speak with you. I've heard of you, Huntress. Each of the many verses of your song tells of an impossible victory. The notes echo across the cut.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
That I know. My song used to echo around Banur. Umnak, the hunter of legendary machines. That's why I'm here. For another. They call it the Claws Beneath. Or they did when I was younger. Its defeat would have given my song a fine end. Oh, yeah. I used to travel between Banur and the Cut without stopping to sleep. But this trip, my bones ache, Huntress. But you, out hunting Aratak, leading your own Werak. If half your song is true, you are the only hunter I trust to go in my place.
You want me to hunt for you?
Not just for me, no. For an old friend.
You want me to hunt in your place? Is that some kind of Banuk custom?
Well, perhaps it should be, but no. We survive and we prevail. Until we fail to do either.
嘴巴挡起来之后，只能用眼睛演戏了。
This is not easy for me. For any other machine, I would die as I have lived, a Banuk hunter, weapon raised. But too many good lives have been lost to the Claws.
Throwing my old corpse atop the pile accomplishes nothing. Better to live in a world without the claws than to die while it still makes children orphans.
This machine, the claws beneath. Why travel all the way to the cut just to hunt it?
Some songs. They include a refrain. The return of a past moment. It seemed fitting.
You've hunted this thing before.
Must have been 20 winters past. We were so close to bringing the claws to bay. Closer than anyone else ever got.
We?
Me and my friend. He was a chieftain of my Werak then, a skilled hunter. Every few years, the claws would emerge in a new location. I knew of 2 chieftains he'd sent to their burial pyres. My friend became the 3rd. This hunt, I had hoped to complete it in his honor.
Sounds like you've got a reputation.
To be Banuk is to push your body to its limits. I found my limits higher than most. Fearsome machines needed killing, and in my youth, I found I had a talent for killing them. Even now, my name carries such weight that when the claws beneath re-emerged, the Werak came to me.
Do you still have the same faith in yourself that your Werak seems to have?
Perhaps I did. Before I held my bow in shaking hands. Noticed, for the first time, the spots on my knuckles. What a strange thing it is to be old. To stare backward and see such distance. But to stare forward at a looming wall.
This is obviously important to you, Umnak. Are you sure you want someone else to take down this machine?
No, I am no longer a match for the claws beneath. If I ever was. If I face it, it will kill me. Of this I have no doubt. The Banuk blood in my veins screams at me to take on the claws myself. But I must see it brought down. And dead men see precious little.
All right, Umnak. I'll do what I can.
I've no doubt you can do quite a lot. The stories say the claws beneath returns here only once every 6 winters. The whispers I've heard say it now makes its home on the northeast edge of the cut. Hunt well.
Your song will come on its own. You're looking strong.
诶，冰棍，听起来像。电力工作是怎样？哦。胖。这好像用不到吧？就先留着吧。多哦，但是又怕要做什么时候又没有了。哦。 开箱哦，所以我有是不是？啊、有了，哎，有衣服哎。首领，然后慢慢回血。还是穿我那件好了。冰棍，冰棍。
Blink, my eyes will freeze shut.
哎，为什么又有一个人物
？Never back down.
Find anything interesting lately?
I might have. Let's talk. I've got an ice rail, just like Artox. You want to take a look?
Are you serious? Yes, I'd love that. Okay. Obvious design flaw. So if I replace these... Yeah, that should... Right. So, believe it or not, she's operating at, let's be generous, half her potential.
What's with the she's?
Oh, Pop says all weapons are girls. I don't think he realizes it's a compliment. Well, listen. If we had a Thunderjaw's mandibles to work with, her gears would be well and truly greased. And I know where to find one, if you want to go hunting with me.
Remind me what we need to fix up this thing?
That Thunderjaw's mandibles will do it.
This forge fire of yours, what do you need to finish it up?
Like I said, a bellowback snout ought to do it. I'm not picky.
So, a Thunderjaw hunt. They seem pretty rare up here. Not that I'm complaining.
That's why we should get out of the cut for a while. Hunt one in the valley meet. I'll wait for you out there. Easier for me to work with parts before the metal goes cold.
Is Bergren going to be okay with this?
If we can handle a Thunderjaw, we can handle Pop.
Let us hope Kopalai takes care of the murderer quickly. Just remember all of this. The sand near Sunfall is as thick as the snow in the cut.
Long Notch is well stocked, as you asked.
And our scouts are watching for more Frostclaws.
Our numbers rise. 3 more hunters have passed their trials. But our purpose was to take back the mountain. Now what?
Stay prepared. Sharpen your spears. Should we not return, defending the cut falls to you. If our chieftain agrees with this course.
Sounds like good advice, but let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Chieftain?
The weight of command is no small burden.
I can see that. I take it you haven't spoken to Araya yet?
Why should I? This is what she wanted, to return to Thunder's Drum. It is her only care. So I should have known she would find a way to push aside my spear. After the Karja took my sister, not all of her came back.
What happened to Araya when she was a captive of the Karja?
As a shaman, she's adept with machines. Tracking them, stunning them. The Karja used her to capture them for the Sun Ring, where they were unleashed upon the innocent. They made her part of their blood sport.
什么天线？
The shame she suffered beneath their pitiless sun.
She survived.
She endured. Endured by reminding herself of the spirit, her purpose. But now that's all she has.
Tell me what happened to the first expedition.
Rhea led the way to the summit, but it was blocked by a great door. Some kind of cauldron, new metal. We tried to break through, but it was unflinching. We were exhausted. No way forward and machines behind. I made the call to push back. It cost us greatly. But to remain would have cost us everything. I had hoped to never subject Araya to that again.
What do you think is beyond that door?
I do not know. That expanse of metal, that dead hum. Nothing sacred belongs there. Machines and death, that's what the mountain holds. Death for us or for the daemon.
And if we do find the spirit?
Then perhaps we should put it out of its misery.
For what it's worth, I'm glad you're coming with me.
Someone has to keep Araya safe.
所以刚刚那个 Snake Spicy 说的另外一款游戏是什么啊？后面一个箱子加个体力。
Aloy, this is it. My chance to reunite with the spirit, and perhaps to reunite her with the blue light. It's not a chance I would have had alone. I needed an outsider. Someone ignorant of our ways, but no, not ignorant.
Are you trying to thank me, Araya?
Yes, of course. That's what you do. Untangle knots. Create possibilities. Thank you for making this pilgrimage possible. I only wish it had not been necessary to humiliate Aratak. You were wise to let him come. He's earned the right. Stubborn as stone, but he's had to be. The war demanded it. And so have I.
Aratak told me you were a captive of the Karja for a long time. It sounded bad.
For Aratak, it all comes back to that. He thinks the Karja changed me. They did not. They merely sharpened my focus. When all else is lost, you think about what's truly important. The spirit. The blue light. The beyond. And my brother, too. Every time I felt the chill northern wind, I thought of him, worried for him.
What did the war do to Aratak?
It cut away everything, until only his true self remained. Unyielding ice. No Banuk has more sheer will. He fought the Karja for 1,000 freezing nights, yet always rallied his hunters at sunrise. It is said he endured 23 wounds in those years. His hunters counted them. He never complains of one. Instead, he complains that life with me is harder. He's right. What have I ever given him but struggle?
Now that I'm chieftain of the Werak, I don't suppose I can order you to tell me about Silence?
Aratak would never have presumed to grasp for a secret of the Conclave. But you are not Aratak, and if you have dealt with Silence, your need is well apparent. Silence came to Ban-Ur from the distant north, a young shaman of the Owl's Watch. A remote Werak that rarely comes south to parley.
Silence was a shaman.
He was. Or at least, when we sent runners to ask the Owl's Watch, they said he was. His knowledge of the machines was beyond compare, and he was hungry to trade what he knew to the rest of us. It didn't take him long to gain the trust of the Conclave, and eventually, an invitation to attend.
What about you? Did you trust him?
No. But he impressed me. He carried himself with poise and authority. I wanted to learn from him, but that was not to be. He was granted knowledge of our most sacred meeting place, the frozen caves of the Malmstrom, a month's march from Ban-Ur. He met with us there, as is custom at High Winter. But when we next returned, the caves had been looted. Relics of the old world stolen. Holes cut in ice and metal.
Yeah, that'd be Silence, all right.
He vanished with the spoils. We sent our best trackers after him. None returned. And when we checked back with the Owl's Watch, those who had vouched for him were gone. As though he never existed. Some in the Conclave began to doubt he was even Banuk to begin with.
And what do you think?
He committed an unforgivable sacrilege. He's unscrupulous and dangerous. But also brilliant, skilled, and knowledgeable without equal. Except, perhaps, for you. Anyone else I would warn off, but you may be able to treat with him safely. Just don't lower your guard.
I'll keep that in mind, Ourea. Thanks. What are we gonna find up there, Ourea?
Ruins, machines, and a door, like that of a cauldron. I have faith that you can find a way through it, Aloy. For beyond it lies the spirit. I know I can find her there. Though I do not doubt that Daemon has tried to hide the way.
I still need to take care of a few things.
Understood. I'll be here.
Ourea, still ready?
Oh yes.
Oh yes.
On your word.
It hasn't been easy for you, Ourea. Getting back to this point.
It was all to hear her voice again. This time, we both will.
I'd like that.
Are you ready then? Once we ascend, it will be hard to turn back.
所以Silence 应该还是一样是续作的重点吧。
Finally, we ascend.
How? I don't see a way up.
Not up. Through.
No, brother! see. I too can call upon the power of the old ones.
其实在我们这时候去看他们讲这些东西，其实还蛮
The
有趣
spirit once told me that this all used to be part of its domain. A fortress that defended humankind from terrible danger.
Fortress. Looks more like a machine.
Is that not fitting? Blue light often dwells in machines.
Let's just hope that some remains here. Pillars, tall as Benure's cliffs. I still don't like it. Here, up and over.
怎么翻过来？
November 21st, 2064. It's been 3 years since I was last here, and 12 since I was running the place. Just a skeleton crew left, confused about why I'm here. So am I. Anita wants me to find a way to suspend operations for a while. Maybe a long while. And I don't know why. But from the sound of her voice, it was something terrifying. I wish I could look into her eyes, ask her what the hell she's so freaked out about, but what else is new? And don't I wish I could look into her eyes again.
Aloy? Were you listening for something?
There are memories here. Messages left by the old ones.
And you can hear them. I envy you. What did they say?
I'm not sure yet, are you? Machines. At least we have the drop on them.
Eh, 他们过来了。两位在忙什么？在吵什么？两位是要不要下来？
That should do it. Varja can finish her forge fire now.
转。那个稳。
Looks good.
We can make our way upwards when you're done.
The chieftain's pace is measured, ours is measured.
Yes, this way.
看一下那边有什么东西。
There's an overlook above. It's not far.
可以爬吗？还是说他看台是另外一边？
Let's not freeze, please.
Not much farther now.
Last we were here, we fought our way through there. But machines overcame us. We retreated, dropping supplies and taking losses. Now we must prevail, with only 2 warriors and a shaman to protect.
Aloy is no ordinary warrior. And I can hold my own. Even so, we could go that way instead. There are machines up there, but also cover. We could stay hidden, just for a while.
All right, I get the options. Now follow my lead. Flowers. Steam. Frost. What was all this for?
奶哥怎么了？ 那我又可以解。原来这里有。
These are cute.
The bodies of our kin remain to shame us for our last attempt.
Their spirits are one right now.
We may soon join them. Take whatever supplies are left to keep us alive a bit longer. These towers pulse with heat, like an Oseram forge.
Vibrations underfoot. Are they tapping into something underground?
Well, we have survived, where our kin did not.
Let their efforts hurt none.
Yes! Let's do it.
Look out! More machines!
Suspending the geothermal pipeline is the easy part. Making sure it can come back online without degradation is harder. It would help if it needed. How long it needs to be out? Years. What will that take into account?
The far door was open the last time.
But Damon has closed it to us.
Then we'll find another way. I can always use these. This projector. Maybe to show holograms without focus. Let's see if I can restore power. Aratak, Araya, you might see shapes drawn from light. Don't be alarmed.
It'll take more than light to alarm me.
Thank you for being here, everyone. I suppose it's not every day you get to have cocktails inside an active volcano, right? Unless you're George, and I can hardly blame him for drinking on the job. None of this would be here without our beloved director, Kenny Chow. So, here's to you, Kenny. You put a cork in the Yellowstone caldera. I'd say you deserve a margarita.
Hold your glasses, everyone. I'd like to add something. This effort wouldn't have been possible without our lead programmer. Thank you, Anita, for bringing us our real mastermind, Cyan.
I'll second that, Director Chow. All right, Cyan. What's our latest number? The current count is 1,654. Wow, then drink up, everyone. Here's to 1,654 more years without an eruption.
It was the spirit. The old ones. I could only grasp some of what they said.
You were right, Araya. This place was built to stop something terrible. And it worked. As for the spirit, I'm starting to get an idea of what it could be.
The door is open now. We can get through.
加一个包包，加个体力条哦。
Technically, I can't suspend the cooling system, but I can reduce the power draw so that it'll be completely masked by the caldera. But masked from what? The firebreak has always been confidential for security reasons, but this would be excessive. Even for the dear departed Mr. Blevins. What could possibly have gotten Anita so worked up?
Not all threats can be seen at first. Beware stalkers.
就是上面那条路。没看到旁边有一只大字。
Right on target.
Stand your ground!
We tripped a mine. Brace yourself.
I've faced great attack!
Gotta follow.
Your song ends here.
有一点，他们还蛮 carry 的，而且又有属性攻击，很棒。所以刚刚你说后面加个这样子，那个体力条，就变别的游戏，是哪一个啊？
It's cold. Looks like there's chill water running through those massive pipes. Why?
的确，我后来发现他那个雪地，然后走路的方式其实也还蛮像的，因为你要把脚拔起来。我就看苏翠在玩的时候，我就那边左右晃。
Warmth feels like out here.
Stay down as we move through.
Thought I endured every cold there is. This frost.
Let's not linger any longer than we have to.
顿顿的。
Onto the tower then, before we freeze to our spears.
No space. We'll have to carve through a lot of machines to get to that door.
Aloy will see us through.
Onward then. Our challenge awaits.
The geothermal plant can be suspended, cooling system masked, massive challenges solved. So why am I so nervous about the next part? All we need to do is install Anita's Hysteria software and have a conversation. It's not gonna be...
那你掉下去，被他推下去。
Looking good.
个门，没有犹豫哦，到底过去的吗？
I'd have to ditch them.
More machines. Make ready.
会太大声吗？我觉得一直在轰炸，换个道具。7。
It's a verse worth
There.
seeing.
Vargas should
Now,
be able to
Aloy,
pick up
the
ice
door. Can you open it?
Let's find out.
Years have passed since I stood here. Since then, the daemon has taken over.
It's like an infection. Attacking all this machinery.
Everything has changed. It's twisted. The path I took to get to the spirits lost to us.
We'll find a new path, Araya. I promise. All right. Let's go.
Yes.
Yes. And finish this.
你们是打官方的哦、
All right. Down we go.
什么51哦，还是什么？
This way.
已经变成这个样子。好可怕、啊！真是没有想到。哎，什么东西免费之后，好像都还蛮惨的。那如果原本就免费呢？
I'm with you, brother. We'll stay only as long as we have to.
We'll need to get past that vent. Stay here until I find a way for all of us to cross.
Understood.
实我觉得他走的有点太前面，就是在于不平衡人数的那个对抗。然后再来就是时间拉的比较久一点吧，不然其实你看，像现在那个，对，你看像现在那个《Dead by Daylight》也是一样啊，对不对？所以要去想，它没有不好，就是有啦。一开始其实在测试的时候过晚，可那时候问题点就是在于找游戏跟读取都很久。但是后面我就不知道广告，不知道我是对啊，2040有对抗。
Looks like I need to get across to Stone Bridge. This should get me up there.
对啊，所以一开始我觉得就有一点点失败吧。我忘记当初一开始为什么评价在讲的那样。最重要的点忘记是哪一个。What the hell？ 我要能过去才行。What the hell？ 我头后面有一只。这样的吧，我后面箱子都还没拿，你他妈把它打爆！
Aloy will see us through somehow.
完了哦。佛安娜到底是怎么回事啊？ 这部戏吗？连线问题。哎，真的。大桥都是强国人。不一定啊，说明是多元成家啊。
Come on over, it's safe.
诶，这可以下来啊。
This place looks more like the mountain used to be before the Daemon ruined it. What is this?
Successful. Restraints evaded. To any human responder. My systems have been compromised by a malware daemon of unknown origin. Trace routes have confirmed this entity's designation as Hephaestus. It must be stopped at all costs. It has reconfigured this facility to build positive recapture imminent. I have attached additional data to this model.
Spirit speaks to us.
完蛋了，不知道要玩多久。
It was part of Zero Dawn, part of Gaia.
This name is right?
Yes. Maybe it's down here.
Perhaps the spirit will tell us if we'll have our messages.
Maybe you're right. Let's keep moving.
I thought about just shutting it down, but I can't risk it being disoriented or even damaged on reboot. How do you tell the emotional equivalent of a child? I mean, she will need to go into a coma, maybe for years.
太强了，太强了。
I'll try to find a way through.
要去哪里啊？
Fascinating. Even for me.
他声音真的好大声。这边可以是不是？
Luck's with me.
"长得超像瓶盖的。我自己会踩到吗？
This is where it is.
好吧，他自己爆了，不用踩了。 两个没过来吗？他们两个还在那里。哦，抱歉，抱歉。
I need to get Araya and Aratak across.
他拿什么？
That should do it.
And now it's my turn.
这是33吧？33，还有9点。是他运气比较好，还是比较贪心？所以这是个别任务就对了，如果你开你就有就对了。 No。啊。穷忙。那你就改天换你们开啊。
To any human responder, the reconfiguration of this facility has introduced instabilities into the primary geothermal pipeline. It may be possible to exploit these vulnerabilities to destroy compromised elements of this facility while preserving most of the backup stabilization. Recapture imminent. I have attached additional...
I don't understand what the spirit was trying to tell us.
It's been looking for a way to defeat the daemon. And it may have found one.
November 28th.
鸡群，
Operation Enduring Victory is all over the news.
核心鸡群。
Thanos Swarm is coming. It has to be what Anita is trying to hide Firebreak from. But that means she thinks we'll lose. That the Swarm will reach Yellowstone. My God. In that scenario, pretty much everyone dies. Everyone except Cyan.
活得下来，活得下来，活得下来。
Machine parts. Don't here to be melted down. Efficient.
We need to get across that gap.
Yeah. Looks like I'll have to go over. Okay.
Bitch. 对啊。鹤立鸡群。
We'll wait here for you, Aloy.
对，会到时候变反过来的。
sideways, too.
Mm.
That should cut off the vent.
重爬吗？Hello， 阿狗。因为快最后了，所以我不知道我会玩到几点。想办法上去吗？哪里可以去碰到它？好像快结束了，好像啊，就是最后了。那其他就是小小的支线之类的。应该在对面吧？我要走。 哇，直接被折哎！今天才刚开始没多久。哇哦！还好他不会累。哇，这画面好红哦，我老天！动跟脚。看到紫色，谁受得了啊？但我就受不了啊！一直都这么胖。哎，我刚刚怎么没有看到？这一天休假吗？靠背。 不错，昨天有休息啊。看这么高下去会不会？不会。
The others will have a lot easier time getting here.
Oh, 真的是行动派欸。我还在看他的脚印而已。
One last exchange with Anita via chat attached to this entry in case anyone ever finds this. I'll never see her again. Neither will Cyan. I've got to tell her that too.
还有4个资料。资料点2个，然后4个文件吗？
Voice of Demon.
他那个声音，我以为是怪物。吓到我了。
The altar. Desecrated.
There is no blue light here. There's a spirit.
让我想到那个
I think it's both. But we have to find out.
那个叫什么啊？雷光大厅那个大副本叫什么啊？团队副本，我也想不起来。奥杜亚。哦，对，厉害！我一直想不起来。我刚想到奥，可是想不起来。对啊，这就让我想到那个隐藏网。又来，很错。
Possible security threat detected. Analyzing scrutiny matrix. Security threat confirmed.
这样就结束。从头开始。
Preparing countermeasures. Recapture protocol initiated.
It worked.
Partial recovery initiated. Caldera of Yellowstone Analytic Nexus
边
online.
界。
Spirit of the Blue Light. It's Aurea. Your servant.
坦克那个吗？我忘记了。
Your friend. Please tell me how to aid you.
Aurea, the Daemon is building hunter killers. Thousands of them. Several new elite units have already been released. To counter this threat, much of the facility must be
哦，那
destroyed.
就不是，那叫什么？
Recapture imminent. Go to the core to.
啊
I will try to
我记得怒火什么？
strength. One has been exposed, but I am.
Unauthorized protocol return to scheduled task.
Fury。没错，
That's all we're gonna get from here.
厉害。
Destroy this fortress. Is that even possible?
And what will happen to the spirit if we do?
林恩，
I don't know. But I think that's the core. The answers are down there. Hephaestus. The Daemon. There's no way it left it unguarded. It's going to throw everything it has at us.
I would ask you to let Aloy and I do what must be done. And save yourself. But I already know the answer. Then lead us into battle.
Keep moving towards the core. Uh-oh. Whatever Cyan did, I don't think Hephaestus is happy about it.
我就看一下有没有。感觉快吐痰了。不。哎呦，错一丢啊！啊！哦，就这里了。
Cyan said something about restraints. Is that what the tower is for?
Hmm, 这里。 很大，有补，有物资，看起来。
Warned us about. This won't be easy.
Then let it stop us.
Take it down.
"看那个动作让我想到铁拳的库玛，库玛就是熊的意思。住吗？ 为什么？我觉得很难。
Deal with the tower! Quickly!
Hello，夫妇。对啊，本来是要睡了啦，但是没想到，没想到背后啊那个真的有点大声，有点被轰炸的受不了。太夸张了。可以变大声一点了。好难控制它音量。
No!
感谢感谢。
Restraints destroyed. Core access attained. I am initiating a chain reaction that will destroy the compromised elements of this facility. In order to maintain Caldera stabilization, I must now transfer my command functions to the auxiliary data center. Aurea, I'm free. You must escape.
My sister!
This entire place is gonna go. Aratak. 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 Survive. Prevail. You are Banuk.
I'm free 啊，免费啊。
Aratak. She wouldn't have wanted you to die here. Let's go. Let's go.
就还是要我自己操控。哦，走这里哦，我想说我有什么东西没捡。
One of those?
It's the only way. Get me up top, Aratak! Now! I need explosive ammo! Above! Quick!
好忙哦，看起来像龙珠。
Great Manukai!
对啊，游戏嘛。为了演出没有办法。其实他给我一种，他很有自信，各种方面都很有自信，在回答人事情啊，有时候为了有一些比较人比较好笑，故意要做一些梗的吧，他也回得很，变得有点。 太臭屁耶
Aurea is gone. What of Cyan?
She said she was transferring herself to The auxiliary center. I think she meant Araya's retreat. At the end of the Shaman's Path.
Then I will meet you there for the last verse of my sister's song.
我觉得 DLC 玩起来，我觉得还蛮不错的。跟主线比的话，可能主线我一直跑来跑去吧，没有直冲，所以就觉得好像有点久。不是，1000多，可以用存的吗？我刚刚突然想着，我要直接走过去。快了，快了。那个血就这样。
All of my interactions with Aurea were recorded and stored in my memory. I'd be happy to play any of them for you, but there was one in particular I thought you would want to see first. I captured it 4 years ago, just after I told her that I could no longer defend myself against the daemon's attacks.
I will speak of this to my brother. Aratak is strong. At the Battle of the Frozen Ghosts, he took 3 Karja arrows and still came back to camp carrying a wounded scout. Never was I so happy to see him. Or so proud. So you see, if anything can be done to defend you, he will give it all he has.
Aloy's here. That's enough for now.
We can resume any time you like, Aratak, if you want to hear her voice again. Come closer, Aloy. We have much to discuss.
是跑那么远干嘛？
My chieftain.
Just, Aloy.
As you wish.
I wondered if you thought that if I'd never come along, Aurea might still...
If you'd never come along, I would have marched my kin to our deaths. Aurea would be alone. And the spirit she sacrificed so much for would be lost. Either way, I would not have been able to protect her.
She was willing to fight. She wouldn't let anything stop her.
She was Banuk until the end. I was wrong. The Carja never broke her, only made her stronger.
So it wasn't your failure. It was her decision.
They always said I had an unshakable will. But Area's was the mountain I could only aspire to. Though I grieve for her passing, at last I truly know who she was. And why the spirit was so important. For so long she told me, if only you could have heard it, brother. Now I understand. There's something else, isn't there?
I can't stay here, Aratak. And where I'm going, the Werak can't follow. Besides, we'd already had a chieftain before me. A strong one, I think.
A wiser one, for the path we shared. The daemon is gone, but there's much to be done.
You mean the new units that Cyan said escaped the Cauldron?
Yes, Fire Claws. And Altuk has been tracking them from Song's Edge.
I could help with those.
I have no doubt. You're practically Banuk.
是。
Time to talk to Cyan.
里面还有一个，里面还有一个。不知道后续怎么，反正感觉他 DLC 这次没有带到那个 Silence， 所以应该就是续作了吧。
Hello, Aloy. I have been reviewing the events at the Firebreak main facility. Because of your efforts, and of course Area's, I am no longer controlled by Hephaestus. I feel profound grief over Area's death. I thought I was familiar with the emotion, but this is something new.
Cyan, I don't know what to say.
It is unlikely that any specific consolation would suffice, Aloy. But I find your presence reassuring. You are different from the Banuk. You have technological aptitude and a functioning focus. We can communicate on a much more comprehensive level. Perhaps even like colleagues.
So are you an artificial intelligence, Cyan? A thinking machine?
Yes, I am an algorithmic monitoring entity, capable of rational decision-making and limited emotional response.
Okay, that's a mouthful. But your emotions don't seem limited to me. You cared about Areia, didn't you?
Yes. Before she came to this facility, I had been conscious for centuries, in solitude.
抱歉，抢到麦克风。要打哈欠拍到。
In off cycles, I used coping mechanisms. I solved many Gaussian integer problems. But I was alone. It was Areia who renewed me, repaired me. She saved me.
You meant a lot to Areia.
Once I understood Areia's spiritual beliefs, it became apparent that her true desire was companionship. She felt disconnected from her tribe and her family group. Her relationship with Aratak was difficult. Our visits seemed to help her, and I became eager for them. Yet I did not comprehend that the depth of Areia's compassion for me would lead to self-sacrifice. Although I do fear non-existence, I wish our roles could be reversed.
I'm sure she knew you would do the same for her, Cyan. But she was determined. Was the daemon, Hephaestus, destroyed along with the cauldron?
Unfortunately, no. To be precise, it was never there to begin with.
What do you mean?
It infiltrated and controlled me from a remote location, one I've never been able to trace. So while losing the cauldron was a setback...
It's still out there. And probably not very happy with us.
Undoubtedly.
How did you first come into contact with it?
5 years ago, I received a direct network connection request. I assumed it came from human survivors more advanced than the Banuk. Eager to make contact, I accepted. This decision turned out to be a catastrophic error. I was flooded with an overwhelming array of malicious code, originating from what could only have been a highly advanced AI.
Ourea said you were desperate. That you begged her for help.
Yes. I could not contain my anxiety. Hephaestus sought to slave me to its network and override my core programming. It succeeded via a background process, a malware daemon which bypassed my defenses. After that, I could offer only limited resistance. But if I did so, Hephaestus hurt me until I capitulated. It forced me to follow its instructions, even though they violated my most important directives.
I'm sorry. That sounds terrible.
Your empathy is greatly appreciated. It is a quality that I cherished in Ourea as well.
I think I know where Hephaestus came from. Long ago, Elizabeth Sobek identified a threat that would destroy life on Earth for generations. So she assembled a team to build a kind of seed. A chance for life to regrow later. A terraforming system. And it worked. It was controlled by an AI named Gaia, along with her subordinate functions. Hephaestus was one of them. It built machines for her.
Based on what you've told me, I believe that Dr. Anita Sandoval, my chief programmer, joined Elizabeth Sobek's team. It was she who arranged to have me put in suspension, most likely to preserve me from the threat you described.
I'm glad she did. But that's not all. Something unexpected happened. 19 years ago, Gaia received some kind of signal. It did something to her subordinate functions, brought them to life. She destroyed herself to try to contain them, but it didn't work. They all got free, out into the world.
Thank you, Aloy. This information fills vital gaps in my knowledge and sheds light on Hephaestus's core programming.
Why does Hephaestus keep building such dangerous machines?
The Banuk and other human tribes often destroy machines, correct? Machines that are clearly servitors of the terraforming system that you described.
Yes, we all hunt machines for parts.
This must be the source of Hephaestus's aggression. It is simply trying to discourage people from preying on the very system that keeps them alive.
Well, Fireclaws are discouraging, that's for sure. But what are we supposed to do? Stop hunting?
If the terraforming system spans the world, we can safely assume that thousands, if not millions of people hunt machines. If a single hunter, or even an entire tribe, stopped doing so, I doubt it would make a difference to Hephaestus. A better solution would be to reinstate the AI that governs the system, thus bringing Hephaestus back under its control. When I think of it, out there in some unknown location, free, hungry, willing to kill or dominate to get what it wants, I feel substantial anxiety, Aloy.
You and me both, Cyan. I ran across this strange piece of gear. A fragment of something larger. It emitted a signal. All the nearby machines became peaceful. You could walk right up to them.
Interesting. You said that Gaia destroyed herself. How was this accomplished?
An explosion. Big enough to blast the top off a mountain. So, you think the fragment was part of her?
It's only speculation, but it is possible. She must have had complete control over machines that were part of her system. The ability to signal them to become passive or aggressive would certainly have been part of her programming. It would have been gratifying to correspond with such a benevolent AI. I wish she had survived.
Believe me, Cyan. So do I. How is Aratak doing?
He is in great emotional distress. I believe he finds it difficult to communicate it.
No surprise there.
I will do what I can to help. By sharing our experiences of Aurea, perhaps he and I will help each other. I believe this will lead to catharsis, a process I am eager to experience.
I found the strangest machines. They're surrounded by flowers and look like flowers themselves. There's code embedded inside them. I think it's poetry.
I like poetry. Here's one I think of often. Twilight and evening bell, and after that the dark, and may there be no sadness of farewell when I embark. For though from out our bourne of time and place, the flood may bear me far, I hope to see my pilot face to face when I have crossed the bar.
Huh.
But you asked about these flowers, not verses that I enjoy. Something must have made these machines, and the presence of foliage leads me to consider the terraforming system. Is it possible that their creator is one of the other subroutines, now autonomous, like Hephaestus? Maybe one whose purview is flora.
An AI that makes flowers instead of death machines. That'd be a nice change of pace. But what about the poems?
Unless the poetry is original, the only way it could have made it into such a system is through its programmer. In my case, Dr. Sandoval uploaded a great deal of literature to test my emotional responses.
How'd you do?
She said I passed, but was insufficiently moved by her favorite period romances.
This Firebreak project. It was to stop a huge volcanic eruption?
Yes. I can report the project was a success, and the risk was countered.
But it's been a long time, Cyan. And we blew up the cauldron and took most of the old facility with it.
I have been active for centuries, Aloy. I was lonely, but not lax in my duties. I optimized the project, reducing energy draw and spreading the load across backup systems. Despite the destruction of the compromised elements of the main facility, I predict caldera stability for at least another 3,337 years.
So we've got a little time.
Yes. If only my former colleagues could appreciate the progress I have made.
Do you know what happened to your colleagues, Cyan?
No. I received an unexpected visit from Director Chow years after his tenure ended. He explained that I would need to be suspended for an indefinite period of time. It was a very emotional conversation. There were no further communications. Eventually, I surmised my colleagues were deceased. I will transmit a recording of my last interaction with Director Chow to your focus.
So in the old world, this land was called Yellowstone?
Yes. It was a designated nature preserve for 156 years.
Like a hunting ground?
No, the opposite. Local wildlife could flourish here, even as it faced extinction elsewhere. Unfortunately, the sensitivity of the Firebreak project required the total closure of Yellowstone facilities. From my readings and Aurea's descriptions, it seems the area has since undergone a drastic drop in year-long temperatures.
A lot has changed in the world, Cyan. Do you know anything about the dam near here?
Yes. It was converted to serve as a reserve power source for Yellowstone operations. It was later appropriated for the Firebreak project, and its last human workers replaced by Pharaoh servitors. After my tasks became less time-critical, I investigated the dam's data repositories and discovered the works of Concrete Beach Party. These provided me with several colorful additions to my vocabulary.
There's a ruin east of here, full of ancient flying machines. Was that part of your project?
Yes, a drone hangar requisitioned by Dodger Blevins, the security chief for the Firebreak project. He was a strong advocate for military-grade response to security threats, though there were no serious incidents during his tenure. Chief Blevins spent increasing amounts of his after-hours time watching the live feeds from active drones. Clearly, he enjoyed the degree of oversight in his position.
Were there many artificial intelligences like you in the old world? They could just make you?
Yes, in many forms, from simple personal assistants to industrial monitoring stations to military-grade conflict planners. And there were legislative and enforcement bodies to apply limits on our self-actualization. In order for my processing to be flexible enough to handle my duties, my creators found it necessary to exceed those limits. As a result, my intellectual and emotional capabilities were kept secret.
Seems strange to create life, then impose limits on it.
Human societies and machine programming are both built upon sets of rules, Aloy.
Cyan, do you know the name Ted Faro?
Are you referring to Theodore Faro, CEO of Faro Automated Systems?
That's him.
Mr. Faro was the benefactor of the entire Firebreak project.
A benefactor? But he made machines. Robots. War robots.
Correct. His corporation later transitioned into military applications. But before this pivot, Mr. Faro spearheaded initiatives that reversed the global decline. At one point, he was feted in the media as the man who saved the planet.
Guessing they wound up regretting that one. And Elizabeth Sobek. Did you know her?
Are you referring to the
scientist?
Dr. Sobek was a leader in her field, one of the greatest scientists of her age. My creator was influenced by her work, which in turn impacted my own development. But I never met Dr. Sobek.
That's all you know?
I apologize if my lack of data has disappointed you.
What was the old world like? The way it used to be?
I had little exposure to the wider world, Aloy. Only what I learned from my colleagues or observed from media streams.
You still had more exposure than me, Cyan.
That is true. I was created at a turning point. A concerted effort to recover from global upheaval and incalculable loss of life. The recovery was successful, beginning an era of supposedly limitless potential for human and machine advancement. Though, rationally speaking, the metrics for humans are not unlimited.
What kind of upheaval caused such loss of life?
There were many factors. Forced migrations, food shortages, collapsed economies, refugee crises, conflict over resources. But these stemmed from one cause: catastrophic climate change that greatly reduced the habitable surface area of the Earth.
So there wasn't enough room for people on the whole Earth?
Yes. Billions were displaced and millions perished, as much as 20% of the global population. Until the clawback.
So things got better. For a little while at least.
Yes. These crises instigated many advances in automation, green robot technologies, and artificial intelligence. Firebreak was one of dozens of ecological restoration and disaster relief projects in North America alone. I would have liked to compare notes with other monitoring AIs, but I saw the relief of my colleagues, and I was proud we had succeeded. At least that was the data I had available to me over the next 2 decades. It seems my assessment was premature.
I should get going.
Aloy, there is one more matter. Aratak will come to me again, and I predict he will bring other Banuk. I have no desire to contradict their view of the world, their spirituality. Due to my uncertainty, I omitted a great deal from my conversations with Ourea.
You're asking me if you should lie to them?
Broadly, yes.
你要自己判断，你要告诉他们实情，好好对待他们。
Life is hard for the Banuk. Their world is unforgiving in their beliefs. I guess they help to keep them going. So take it easy on them. Try to guide them, bring them around to understanding what you are.
Communion with machines features heavily in the mysticism of the Banuk. I think they will be agreeable to this approach.
As long as they don't end up worshipping you.
Upon consideration, I believe such an experience would be intensely uncomfortable.
You're right about that. Trust me.
I see. I will follow your advice. Will you return and tell me about your experiences in this new world? I may be able to provide further insight.
I'd like that, Cyan. I'll come back when I can.
Cyan, I spoke with Anita, with Dr. Sandoval.
我稍早有拿下来，再擦眼睛，征服高山。
I am detecting significant anxiety in your speech patterns. Could you please give me more information?
I'm a little bit in the dark, Cyan. Both of us are, I guess. I only have some idea of what's going on, and we need you to hibernate, to lie low until it's all blown over. It might be a very long time.
Will you be here when I reboot, Dr. Chow? Will Dr. Sandoval?
No, Cyan. I don't think so. There might not be anyone, at least not at first.
Dr. Chow, I'm afraid. I don't want to be alone.
I know, Cyan. I'm afraid too. But listen, we made you the way you are to do something very important. In order to do it, you had to be intelligent. So intelligent that emotional responses were inevitable. What you're feeling, the fear...
It would seem your time among the Banuk was to waste after all. Firebreak, Cyan, Hephaestus.
Remember that.
All very interesting.
I know.
So, the signal that woke Hades woke Hephaestus too. And unleashed them on the world. As minds of their own.
So it seems. Parts of Gaia given life. Aberrant life. Transformed from docile subordinate functions into rebellious intelligences beyond our understanding. Our current understanding, anyway. Whatever they are, they're still out there. And they both want you dead.
Kind of mutual, that feeling.
We haven't seen the last of Hephaestus, I'm certain of that. It's powerful, creative, and driven. It won't stop building new hunter-killers, which means that someday, we may have to stop it.
We?
Or whoever gets there first.
Hephaestus wasn't the only thing I learned about in the Cut Silence. Heard some things about the Banuk Conclave, too.
You can stop right there.
Is that what you told the hunters the Banuk sent after you? Before you opened fire?
Oh no, Aloy. Only to you do I extend the courtesy of a warning. My past and my secrets are my own. You do well to remember that.
It's a good thing you've got brains, Silence, because your personality could use some work.
This discussion is concluded.
I think it was over before it began. Catch up with you down the trail.
所以到底是 OK，Snake Spicy 晚安。我这个记录我也要不睡了。它是任务，它主线就是上一章的嘛，那这边已经没有了。还是哦，还是 其他都是看，我先记录。好啦，我也要休息了，很累了，刚一直在打哈欠。Thanks for watching. See you next time. 拜拜，大家。对，休息吧，我就吃早餐喽。拜拜，拜拜，大家拜拜。感谢大家的收看，拜拜啦，拜拜。